Hello YouTube, today's video is on everything that should have already been in the game by now. But before that, I'd like to thank everyone for liking, subscribing, and tuning into my content. The winner for the 50 subscribers giveaway was Hage. After a rabbit hole of attempts, I finally managed to give it to someone, and hopefully he enjoys the fruit and puts it to good use. Don't worry, there will be more giveaways to come. As soon as we reach the 100 milestone, I'll roll the next fruit to give away as permanent, and this time gift it instead of storing like I did with this one. And yes, I will stream one of these days. I just have to have a good enough background for voice audio. For those who are familiar with the One Piece anime might know what major things I might mention that bloxfruit hasn't added to the game in this video. As I am a Whitebeard fanboy and Gura aka Quake fruit lover, the game doesn't have Quake's abilities to where it should be, at least visually. Everything has gotten either a rework or a rework and upgrade system, but for some reason, Quake wasn't one of those things.
Nope.
Even something as strong as Basento, which is a legendary sword in both the anime and game, got its visual upgrade and has better visuals and moves than it used to have earlier in the game. This is something they need for Quake. The waves together don't even do separate damage unless you're in the middle, but if they aren't, and get hit by all 4 waves, they'd only get damaged by 1, which doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who notices how much Quake deserves a rework. I'd even argue more than even the Bomb Fruit's rework. In a way, Bomb Fruit had gotten reworked twice while Quake wasn't touched once. I'd even say games like Fruits Battlegrounds and Grand Peace Online do a lot more justice with their fruits, especially since most of them have their own V2 and great visuals, in my opinion at least. Whitebeard's Quake fruit move he used in the anime manga hasn't been adapted into any anime Roblox game that I know of, possibly because how challenging it'd be to make. But in my opinion, the way Blackbeard uses Quake against Law in more recent episodes is a good representation of how destructive and powerful the fruit actually is. If a reworked Quake isn't half as powerful as this, then at least just add better visuals and damage for each wave, and more impact on the other moves. Bloxfruit missed their opportunity to do a Venom vs. Dragon event, which I don't understand, since the Dragon Talon, Draco, Dragon Rework all came with their own event mentioning Venom NPCs that then get attacked by a dragon. That alone could have introduced a Venom upgrade or rework with a reptile race, maybe fighting style too, having them both clash like lightning and pain in their trailer. The reason I say a new race is because we gained Draco as an addition to the Dragon rework, plus upgraded and reworked Dragon Talon, which then makes 3 things from one event. The event could introduce the Venom NPCs falling to Dragon, but then returning after hiding to get revenge, leading to Venom's rework to rival dragons, and a new race called Reptilian to rival Draco. Then having them both clash, making the event Venom vs. Dragon. Doubt they do this anytime soon, but it's a good idea. I didn't mention a fighting style to rival Dragon Talon because that would be a lot for them to add, to be honest. Doesn't seem realistic. As we all know, Venom is in the arena for the last few fruits that deserve a rework or visual rework. Venom doesn't need to be scrapped and remade like how they did my precious leopard. I would honestly wonder how they would even approach a reworked Venom to then put on rival footing with Dragon. When opening shop, it even shows 4 fruits, which are transformation fruits: Venom, Kitsune, Dragon, and Buddha. I think we all can agree. Buddha doesn't need a rework. However, Venom deserves to be in the top 3, transformation fruits, with 1 being Dragon, 2 Kitsune, and 3 currently Buddha. And no! Tiger isn't top 3, unless you think spamming makes it top 3, and even then it still wouldn't. 1 would be Buddha, 2 Gravity, and 3 Lightning based off my experience at least. If you made it this far into the video, like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this or any recommended content you'd like to see me do. I also want to wish a late happy birthday to one of this channel's consistent commentors. I promised to give a permanent before the control update, and I am a man of my word. You said to surprise you, so I am gifting you the most useful permanent known to man. Happy late birthday 00cool_ boy003, enjoy your Buddha perm. Back to the video. To make this a lot more interesting, I'm going to save the best for last. There are 2 commons and 1 rare fruit that the bloxfruit's developers completely forgot about. The first one is spring. It didn't even get a rework. They reworked everything except the one that needed it most. I would be beyond surprised if someone has a combo with this involving fruit stats. The moves need a rework. This fruit could be nasty for a common too, pretty much like how they did Chop Chop. I can only see someone with sword stats possibly using this, but only the moves for short mobility. Just to say they beat you with spring, but just chucked a sanguine Yama combo without using spring at all. This fruit has been reworked. But not for the better. Bloxfruit's pretty much butchered this fruit. As a smoke fruit, this can be not even broken, but an amazing fruit. Smoke has so much to it that it could even make an actual smoke screen that does tick damage like Venom does, not to mention blinding you. I don't know why, when they reworked, it didn't give smoke its own fog ability, making it able to go invisible inside a pit of smoke. And to add salt to the volcano, they gave smoke's flight airplane wings and just dropping bombs. I have no idea who thought of that, but bruh. Be serious, who gonna sit and get hit with that or even use that to hit someone? Smoke is the worst rework, and it's sad to see. Flame fruit. Let me just say we thought, or at least I thought from the past bulletin, that we was getting a flame and ice upgrade, which I don't understand since they never explained what the other 2 containers were for, possibly a flame essence and a Yeti drop. But a flame upgrade and rework would be perfect. There's nothing you can't do with fire. An increase in AoE and scorch mode that puts the user on fire, burning some of your health but makes your moves do bigger AoE plus burn damage. Creation's upgrade has been in the works for a while, so if it doesn't release within the upcoming Control and Christmas event, then what the heck? But I have a feeling it will. And for the upgraded moves, we've only seen its mobility move, which is a car, which is cool. But if the mobility is so weird and cool to be a car, I seriously do wonder what the upgraded version of Creation's original moves would look like. Let's just hope it's peak. Curious to why they decided to make Creation's M1 so weird. But I guess it can still be useful, but not against projectiles, of course. Should bloxfruits add a primary sword? By that I mean there is an NPC at the top of Castle in the Sea who can remove your current fruit. For something like that, it would be a cool way to add a sword with the amount of moves of a fruit. But in order to use it, you have to remove your fruit and like transformations, where there's a sword mode you go into where you can only use sword only till it goes out. They went far for something like CDK. So something like this would a cool addition to the game, and the mode could be something like Zoro's Asura mode. I won't mention the Blackbeard combination Quake and Dark Fruit because that's something I doubt bloxfruits would lean into, still would be cool though. And last but 100% not least, we got rubber. This fruit is beyond its deserved upgrades, and yes, I said upgrades. If you're familiar with One Piece games, then you know bloxfruits hasn't even scratched an inch of the fruit's true potential. Now that bloxfruits has introduced admin panel of fruits upgrades, they could add either variant fruit models with their own movesets like they did with Tiger and Wolf, but with Rubber's gears. The upgraded version of Rubber could have the 3rd gear abilities, while the unupgraded remains the same. The moves will feature Elephant Gun, Hawk Gun, a ranged M1, and a bigger plus, farther ranged barrage attack. The other variant would be Gear 4th Bounceman, and the upgraded version could switch to Gear 4th Snake Man. But for the Gear 5th, it could be its own fruit separate from the variants, since how more mythical and OP the fruit is compared to the others, which would be a legendary variance of the rare Rubber. Or they could go the fruit's battleground way and make them each their own fruit. Gear 5th would be the hardest for them to add to the game, compared to the others, of course, since Gear 5 has a lot more to it, while Bounce Man and Snake Man probably wouldn't be as hard. I could 100% see them making the Bajaran gun into a cutscene move that affects several people like how Gravity's ultimate is. Comment what you think they should add to the game in 2026. There's still stuff they're working on that has already been leaked, like Divine Art, Celestial Fruit, and Oni Fruit. These are specifically related to the devs and their abilities which we might get to use. Regardless, I know I'm ready for better things from bloxfruits. Like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified when I drop another video. We're close to the 100 subscribers goal. Let's hit the big 100 before the end of the year, and maybe even beyond. Thank you for watching.